Impeachment, a rare constitutional tool designed to function as democracy's emergency brake, is on the rise. In the US, one president was impeached twice in just 2 years. In South Korea, 2 presidents were impeached in less than a decade. And in Latin America, 14 presidents have been impeached in the last 30 years. Many scholars argue that democracy dies from the top down, when authoritarian leaders dismantle institutions or when they elicit polarization. But these explanations focus mostly on elites. My research brings citizens to the center of the debate and asks, can their support for impeachment also weaken democracy? In fact, when we talk about impeachment, citizens play a key role through protests, political mobilization, and sometimes by filing impeachment petitions themselves. Take Brazil, for example, where citizens can initiate presidential impeachment. Since 1990, nearly 400 impeachment requests have been submitted, 70% of them from ordinary citizens. So citizens are not passive observers, they are active participants in deciding whether presidents stay or go. My dissertation then asks, when do citizens support impeachment and why? To answer that, I conducted survey experiments in Brazil and Colombia with about 5,000 participants. I presented them with realistic scenarios in which a president was accused of misconduct. And I varied 3 things: the source of the information, the seriousness of the offense, and the strength of the evidence. Then I asked them a very simple question. Should this president be removed from office? The results were striking. The strongest predictor for support for impeachment was not the seriousness of the offense, it was partisanship. When the accused president belonged to the opposing party, support for impeachment increased dramatically, even when my evidence was weak. This led me to develop the concept of instrumental impeachment. When people support removing a president, not because they broke the law, but because they disagree with them politically. And being informed about political process did not solve this problem. In fact, knowledgeable citizens were often more consistent in defending their own side and punishing the other. When I analyzed hundreds of citizen impeachment requests from Brazil, I found 3 motivations behind them. Some citizens acted out of civic duty, others were driven by partisanship, and some used impeachment to gain political visibility. My research shows democracy can also die from below. When citizens treat impeachment as a political weapon rather than a legal safeguard, they lower the threshold for removing elected leaders. Democracy depends not only on institutions, but on how us citizens decide to use them. And when accountability becomes partisan, even constitutional tools like impeachment can quietly contribute to democratic erosion.